What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are going to be checking out none other than episode 4 of House of the Dragon Season 2. I have been having a lovely, fantastic time so far with this show, and I hope everyone else has too. Yo, we are going to be checking out all of the good stuff that's going to be going on and talking about the good stuff too after the episode is over. So let me know how you guys are feeling about House of the Dragon. Are you liking the show? Are you not liking the show? Let's get a 1 in the chat if you guys have been liking House of the Dragon so far, and let's get a 2 in the chat if you have not been. I've had a really wonderful time with House of the Dragon. I'm not going to lie to you. I really love what they've been doing this season. I love what they've been doing with this show, period. They take a lot of chances, I'll say. They take a lot of chances with this show, and I appreciate all the chances that they've taken. The chances, they pay off, in my opinion. They have been paying off, yo. So let me know how you guys are feeling about this show in the comments down below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on all social media at Marvel Bros, to save the day with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to save the day with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I'm partaking in. And of course, you can check out that weekly podcast wherever you check out the podcast at. Yo, I'm excited to get into it today. What is up with the collectors collect? I see you in the chat. I appreciate you dropping those heart puffs off on TikTok as well. Much love to you. We are already almost at 300 views. Nope, we just hit 300 likes on the stream on TikTok. I definitely appreciate everybody over there. If you guys are tuning in with us on YouTube, make sure you drop a like on the stream, because it definitely helps out with all of the things that we try and do around these parts. Okay, now, like I was saying, man, this show has been fantastic. It's been so fun. I don't know if fun is the word, actually, but it's been insane. It's been insane for sure. It's been wild. This show has been all over the place for like so far, and I don't know what we're gonna be getting in today's episode, but whatever it is, I'm here for it. We got about, I think, 4 minutes until the episode should actually go live on Max, and so we're gonna just go ahead and pull it up, and then we'll get the refreshing going. Let's get let me get some polls started as well on these platforms. Yo, we are not live on Twitch today. We are only live on the Tube and TikTok today. So I hope if you're tuning in with us, you are going to be ready for all of this House of the Dragon craziness, man. Have you been... Wait, are you hyped for today's episode? There you go. Are you hyped for today's episode? Let's get a 1 in the chat if you guys are hyped for this, yo. For today's episode. Exclamation point. Question mark. Bam. Hey, I appreciate you, Ice Mad, for the follow over there on TikTok, man. I appreciate you. Welcome to the fam. Let's see. The Tube. Yeah, what's up with it, Mr. Morty? I hope you're having a good one, man. Amir, what's up? Bro, can you show it on screen? I ain't paying for the app, man. Hey, brother, I feel you. I feel you there, man, but unfortunately, I can't do it. The copyright gods will come down with the ban hammer like no other. But I will be able to. The subtitles will be up at the. Okay, look, this is how I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes around here. All right, I am not able to show the entirety of the episode from start to finish. It's just not possible because the copyright gods will come for me. But what I am able to do is pop it up every once in a while on the screen for some of the crazy moments that are happening, as well as show you guys the subtitles for the show, so that way if you are watching on your end, you'll be able to sync it up. Before we start the episode, I'll also do the sacred countdown, and then on 3 we'll be able to press play together and enjoy the episode. If you guys were coming up here thinking I'm gonna be able to, show you the net, I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. Because the copyright gods are evil, and they'll take a brother out without second thought. Are you going to stream the episode? I just broke that down. Is it live yet? I do not see the episode live, but if you guys have the episode live on your end, let me know, and I might have to do a whole refresh. Big ones in the chat. Oh, it's about to go down. Yo, what's up with it, Jeremiah? How you doing? How's everybody doing that's jumping into the chat today? It's out on Max. Is it? Yo, I don't see it. I don't see it. Hold on. Let's go home. I don't see it yet. I'm not going to lie to you. Yo, let me know if you guys see it on your end. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you see the episode live on your end. Let's see. House of the Dragon. No. Yeah, I don't have it. It's not out for me just yet. 56 minutes? You got the whole... Yeah, I don't have a time or nothing for it, bro. I'm shooketh. Hold on. Let me know if y'all see the... I don't see the episode, man. I'm looking at my stuff, and I don't see the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Let's see. What is that? This one, that one. Yeah, it's not out for me. I only have episode 3. Only have 3 episodes out for me right now. We live. Yo, what's up with it, Mike Beasy? What's up, G? Yo, so do you have the episode live on your side? Because I ain't got it. I ain't got it over here. Morty, you got the episode for real? Y'all got it for real? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to the end of this episode, and I'm going to see if it'll play. Next episode. Oh, wait. I think I finangled it. Did you see that? Did you see how I finessed that? Hold on. I think I got the episode. Hold on. I think I got it. Hold on. I think I really finessed that just now. Because the episode's not up for me, but when I just did what I did, I think it's actually playing it. Hold on. Hey, anybody that doesn't have the episode up for you, do what I just did. Just go to episode 3, go to the end of it, and then it should say start new episode. I ain't got ad-free, baby. I'm sorry. So y'all got to hold on until these ads play. I'm sorry. I ain't got the ad-free version of Max. Yo, it's too many platforms, bro. It's too many platforms for me not to have ads on any of them. I'm sorry. So just give me a second. Let these ads play. I just hope they ain't got no ad. I think what they do for these new releases is they'll put all the ads at the beginning of the episode so you can just watch the entirety of the episode after that, which is something I think they should do for all stuff. Like, I'm cool to sit through 5 minutes of ads if I ain't got to watch it when I'm starting my episode. You feel me? If I ain't got to interrupt my episode. Yeah, I got one more ad here. Yo, I am so excited. Let me know what you guys are ready. Let me know if you guys are ready in the chat. Yo, I am so pumped. Oh, yeah, I think I got it. I think I got the episode for real. Yep, I got episode 4. Cool, I finessed it. Okay. All right, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we in here, and we ready to get it pit, pop, plopping, and slopping. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream. If you haven't already, man, because it helps out tremendously. On TikTok, we are at 1.1 thousand likes, man. We already hit 1K likes on the stream, and the episode hasn't even started yet. Let's get into it, yo. On YouTube, help us get to we low on likes on YouTube. Only because I think they don't have a good like system like how TikTok has a good like system. Because I see y'all spamming the likes, but it doesn't actually, turn into likes the way it needs to. So drop the likes on the stream everywhere you at. We're about to get into episode 4 of House of the Dragon. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. Leave all your thoughts, theories, and opinions in the comment section down below, and we're about to get into it on 3. Okay? Okay. I ain't got nothing to snack on right now, but I got me a little strawberry lemonade calypso. If y'all sipping on something, let me know what you sipping on. Actually, I might need a little shot or something like that. All right, let's get into it. On 3, I'm gonna press play, and we will start this episode. As I said, subtitles will be on the bottom of the screen, and I will show the screen every once in a while, as much as I can without getting slammed. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's get it, baby. It's time. I'm pumped. I'm excited. If you guys have already pressed play because you are impatient, shame on you. But let's get it going. Yeah. Yes, sir. We're here. It's time. Bruh, I am not here for Littlefoot, bro. Littlefoot is mad creepy. But I mean, hey, Littlefinger is also mad creepy. Littlefinger and Littlefoot ain't too far off from each other. Oh, that's slamming. Y'all ever had a Calypso before? These things be slapping. Yo, Collector, I appreciate you for all the likes and for all the hearts and roses, bro. I really appreciate that. The hearts and the puffs. Thank you for the gifts, my G. I appreciate you for the gift. Let me see. Here we go. Hey, the tapestry is different already, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this isn't the same tapestry we got last week. I still stand by with one of the only things that I think is missing from this intro is sound effects for the weaving of what's going on. I don't know how they could have did that, and that's probably why they ended up just going silent. But I feel like we're missing a little bit of, you know what I mean? We're missing something there, yo. We're missing something there. All right. Okay, we're seeing some of the same stuff, but it is different. Um Okay, yeah. We're seeing some of the same stuff and some new stuff too. I like that. Okay, we got the rat catchers hanging on the tapestry. Oh, and it's their blood that goes to fill the house of the Jack. Okay, that's dope. Hey, let's go, man. Alan Taylor. Did Alan Taylor direct something else that I know of? Yo, we just hit 1.6K likes on the TikTok. Yo, you guys are going crazy over there. I appreciate the love so much. All right, here we go. Anybody that's drinking right now, dink it and sink it. Dink it. Bruh, is Damon going crazy? Are you going to be playing games later? Yeah, collectors. I'm probably going to hop on something later tonight. Oh. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, her head's talking. Oh, I didn't expect that at all. 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . Yo. Okay, that shit was intense. That was intense. Your feet is slow, bro? I'm not sure what that means. I appreciate you for that GG on the TikTok, brother. Damon, tripping, facts, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how they have to call him my prince when. Oh, because I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm confused about her being a queen, but he's not a king yet, but he is. Hey, Pasha, I appreciate you for the follow over there on TikTok. Thank you very much. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Damon is on Demon Time. Where's my guy Damon? Yo, Damon is on Demon Time, bro. Damn, bro's a menace. Hey, I ain't mad at him though. You feel me? Like, hey, that's real shit. Like, he's a menace, but he's an honest menace. Well, he be lying all the time, but you get what I'm saying. What is her name? Rhaenys? Rhaenys has to be one of my favorite characters of the show. Okay, I get that she's a princess. He's on demon time for surely. Oh yeah, that's because that's his bastard, isn't it? Yeah, look, he looked just like a daddy. Oh sh. I did not think irrelevant is crazy. Ooh. Bro said, did you come here to badger me, woman, or what?" Oh, oh, she got the Plan B juice. He was like, "What the f?" I'm going to laugh if it doesn't work. Nah, you're a menace. Welcome to the chat. Dinking and Singing Part 2. Yeah, Sir Christian was all up in them guts. Like, what was they making? Like, what is she drinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that Plan B juice? Like, what is the ingredients? Because that just don't seem safe. That just don't seem safe. What is that? What is a Lysini orgy? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Sit your punk ass down. Who the fuck are you talking to? Goddamn gnats. Oh, oh, is that the battle? That excuse me. The Whore of Dragonstone. Damn. Kingmaker? Yo, they will come up with a saying quickly, bruh. Damn. Just lopping heads. He spit that real. Yeah, facts. Did bro even wipe his sword off of the blood? Good clean slice. Yeah, from that weak ass chop. Yo, I'm surprised we haven't seen any freaking blood magic or witches or anything like that yet. Like, oh, I guess we did see magic with all the Damon shit going on. To you. Oh. He started talking to him in High Valyrian like, bruh, you was a sucker and don't you ever forget it, bruh. And they have no idea what bruh said. He can't even speak it. Freaking, oh my god. Hey, you can even see like how even his Kingsguard, his people that he put as Kingsguard are terrible. Like Brez in the back, like moving left and right. Like he's not standing like at he's not standing at attention. You feel me? Like you can see that they not built for it, bro. None of them are. Like none of them are built for it. Ooh. You stupid, 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 stupid bitch. Why did you just leave that out on the table? Why did she just leave that out, bruh? Why did she throw that away? Lars going to hell, bruh. Everybody wilding, bruh. Unequivocally. Oh, I keep forgetting this is only like weeks later. This is a lot happening in like 2 weeks' time. Well, god damn. Like what? Oh yeah, bro, it's tweaking. Am I high? What just happened? Oh. Oh, damn. Oh, she pulling that. What the hell? What the hell? Ho, 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 ho. Bruh's tweaking. Bro is tweaking. Kill the Brackens and then we're on your side. Yeah, he out of it. Bro, it's tweaking. What the hell? Bro took the drink, swallowed it, and was in a different. That was lit. That was lit. I like that. See, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He ain't built for the suit. kingmaker, yo, is a crazy term. You bore me. And then he leaves. And then they just keep talking. He like, bruh, y'all ain't about to keep talking to me any kind of way. Listen, I love that that is a reoccurring thing. Ooh. Oh, snap. Yo. They. That's wild, bruh. Why they do him like that? Holy shit. Yo, why does YouTube make it so complicated to ban a motherfucker? Like, I should be able to just click that and then just ban them, like, and get all of their whole ass comments out of here. Woo!
no other path.
Damn.
And now I do. Only one choice remains to me.
Yo. Oh shit. Bruh. Yo. 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 Oh shit. Wait, what is bro getting dressed? Is bro about to? Oh shit! Holy fuck! Yo! Oh my god! Yo! What the hell? No way! Whoa, they're going pretty hard. Yo, they're going stupid right now. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit! Yo! Yo! It's going down, bruh. Yo, make sure y'all drop likes on the stream, bro. It's going down right now. What the hell? They're like, oh shit. Oh! Oh shit, his dragon is freaking humongous, bro. His dragon is freaking humongous, bro. Oh shit. Yo, the tension they're building up right now is crazy. Bro is drunken dragoning. The Kings! Bruh, what is he doing? Bruh, he's drunken dragoning, my guy. Yo, let's get a temp check. Let's get a temp check, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Oh! Is the blood killing them? Yo, was the dragon blood, like, taking them out? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Yo, let's go. What the hell? Hey, I appreciate the tiny dinies. Oh. Thank the gods. Why the hell did he do that? What the f was that about? Wait, what is she doing? Oh! Oh my god! Oh shit! Let's go! It's not over! I thought the credits were about to start rolling! Let's go! Oh my god! Oh! Is she going back again? Ain't no way she triple backed! Oh! Oh! No shot. Yo, what the fuck is going? Bruh, I hate this. Why is he still alive, bro? Why is Kristen Cole still around, bro? I can't believe Rhaenys went out like that, bro. Oh my god, what the hell? What? Oh shit! Bruh, that was crazy. Whoa. Ain't no way Aegon is still alive, right, bruh? Oh! Bruh! What the hell? Yo! Yo! What an episode, bruh! What an episode, bruh! Holy hell! That was magnificent! That was magnificent, you guys! Like, that was crazy! I don't think I've been waiting for a dragon fight my whole life. And that did not let it down at all, bro. That was not a letdown by any means. Yo, I just love that, yo. I love that, and I love this episode, yo. This episode was awesome. I was really excited to see all the different, just all of the different, what's it called? What is the word I'm looking for? All the different tones, I guess you can say, or emotions hit. Like, just perfectly, bro. Like, I really appreciated this episode for all of its likeness. I really kind of wish we got to see the battle, the entirety of the episode just a little bit. I think in Game of Thrones, there's times where, like, the entire episode is the siege. You know what I mean? Like, you start the episode in the siege and you end the episode in the siege. You know what I mean? So I kind of wish we got that. I kind of wish we got a little bit more there. But this still hit because we got to see the political side of things happening. We got to see the reasons behind a lot of the decisions that were being made in this episode as well. And I think it just all created a really powerful episode for just that was a really solid one, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think we got all the things that we needed to. I've been waiting to see Jacaerys kind of turn up on his mom because he has been kind of just taking whatever the things is and just kind of rolling with the punches. But in all honesty, Rhaenyra has been doing wild things up until this point, you know? I want to know how you guys feel about this episode, right? I'm going to talk about this episode a lot more. I'm about to get into my thoughts and all that good stuff. So just let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you like this episode. Let me get a 2 in the chat if you didn't. And then let me get a 3 in the chat if you're not too sure how to feel, okay? I definitely appreciate everybody that is tuning in with us and vibing with us on today's episode of Game of Thrones. I loved this Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, excuse me, this episode of House of the Dragon. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. Let me know your opinions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to know all of the stuff that you guys have to say about this one, man. I'm so happy so many people are here and we can enjoy this fantastic episode together. And I will go ahead and preface this by saying I am not a book reader, nor have I watched all of Game of Thrones. So try to keep the spoilers to as much of a minimum as you possibly can. You feel me? I would definitely appreciate that for all the other book readers and so on and so forth. But just to get into it, man, I really appreciated everything that we got to get in this episode. I know I already said that one time, but I'm going to say it again. I think that they did a fantastic job with just kind of laying it all out on the table from an early point. You know what I mean? Like, they put it all out there and let us know what we were about to be getting into and let us know what were all the things that were going to be going on. And man, like like everything we got to see with Daemon, I'm pretty happy about as well. We got to find out that his bed is made out of that heartwood, which I think is the same wood. I might be mistaken about this, but I believe that's the same wood that is also in Game of Thrones, like the white tree with the red leaves, I believe. I might be mistaken about that, but we know that, we know how that is and how that seems. So, as far, like, when we go down the list of the things that we have when it comes to, like, dialogue and when it comes to the plot, and the creativity and the originality and all these things that we usually go over, I feel like it's very easy to give these all a very high score because they went above and beyond for this episode. I mean, I will give it to you that there were multiple points in this episode that were kind of, the CGI was very terrible with the dragon riders, but the dragons look very good. It's just when the people are on the dragons that looks very interesting. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's like, wow, like everything looks fantastic. Like when we see the dragon killing the other dragon at the end and just biting into their neck, it looks wonderful, yo. It looks wonderful. I was even saying at the beginning of this episode when we first went live, I'm hoping to see a little bit more magic, a little bit more of that stuff going on that we kind of got to see as well. Like I'm waiting for that other side of things, and I think with the introduction of Elise, I believe is her name, we're definitely seeing some more. Like, right, we're definitely seeing some more of that go on. So for all intents and purposes, I feel like we're getting a very well set up season. This is our 4th episode out of 8. So we are officially at the halfway mark for House of the Dragon Season 2. And I feel like we're at a good spot. We can now continue to go on and get a lot more fighting, a lot more action going on, and a lot more just turning upness, right? And I think that's the main thing that we're kind of looking for is for that war, that civil war to really get going. And I feel like we're now at a perfect spot to no longer have to lean on, well, not necessarily lean, I don't want to necessarily say lean, but, we don't have to focus on as much of the dialogue. I don't want to say I'm hoping, but I do want to see some more fights going on, man. Like, I think that's one thing that kind of ups Game of Thrones with this versus this is like there was a multiple full out battles and wars and sieges, and you're getting to see every step of that war going on. And I kind of want to see that I just kind of want a full episode of just straight action. I don't know if we've got that necessarily yet, and I feel like we're going to get that. But the tensions were very high in this episode, and that's why I'm even bringing it up, because I feel like this was a perfect book into the first half to go into the next part of even more of ramping it up even more, right? We just saw Rhaenyra try to literally end all of the funk. She didn't want to go to war. She didn't want none of that. And now one of her most trusted companions, one of her most trusted family members, one of her most trusted people on her side has died in this fight. And I'm hoping that the king is dead. Like, I'm hoping like Aemon is dead, but it didn't. Like, it kind of looked like he might just be like scarred for life or charred for life, I might say. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. But I want to know how you guys are feeling about this one. I'm really appreciating it though, and I can't wait to see what are the next chess pieces that will be moved in this war that's going on. Man, I think we have spent a wonderful amount of time building up to this point. And now we got payoff in this episode, and I'm hoping we continue to get even more payoff in the following episodes. Yo, I appreciate everyone for the gifts that's sending in gifts on the TikTok. I appreciate all the likes. We're almost at 3K likes on TikTok. I appreciate you guys for that. And we're at 21 likes on YouTube. I definitely appreciate that. All right, now let's jump into chat and see how everybody is feeling. Yo, Kamikaze Dragon is crazy. That was just a wild, everything was wild that just happened right now. I had to rewind voice spanking like 4 times. She gave it to him raw. Yo, for real, that was wild, bruh. She riding to her death for sure, Mike Beasley. That's what happened. Like, shout out F's in the chat to pay your respect to Rhaenys, man. She is the one. Like, I really loved her. Like, I did not want her to go out like that, yo. And by the way, whoever came into the chat on YouTube earlier, straight dropping spoilers. Your mom's a hoe. All right, my heart dropping. Yo, Isabella, I agree. My heart was also just racing towards the end there. Scenes from the book playing out on screen. Oh, you've read the books, Mike Beasley? Of course you have, man. This guy's read everything, yo. That's lit. That's lit, though. Oh, just wait, bro. Just wait is right, Juju. You wasn't lying about that. What an ending, Steve. I couldn't agree with you more, man. That ending was definitely magnificent. I really love that ending. Like, that was one hell of a way to end an amazing dragon fight. Finish the fight. Yeah, man. Like, she could have left, and it was like she almost knew that she couldn't. It was like, nah, I can't leave, though. I gotta go in, because this is gonna mean so much more. It's like she knew the weight of her death would ring, bruh. Like, yeah. She knew the sound of her death would echo on within the roar, and that was just another thing that they needed to turn up. Dragons in the sky fighting. Bruh, when Sir Christian Cole walks up to his homie and grabs his arm, and then it just whole body just, boom, like, yes. She could have left twice, bro. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, regular. Crying my eyes out, yo. Get the Kleenex. That sounded wild. My bad. Bro's 3-0 by my count. Damn, he is 3-0, isn't he? He's taking out everybody, yo. Yo, what an episode. R.I.P. my queen. I knew this was going to be the results, but damn. She got way too much screen time this episode. I knew it. Oh, okay. I feel you. You were like, yeah, I feel that. I understand what you're saying there. Can anyone take Sir Crinpin out away? Annoying. Sir Crinpin is crazy. I'm ready for Vagar to I don't know what that means. OMG, this episode was fire, for real. The 1 hour of such small fights, like, girl, speed it up. Make it 2. Give me more. CGI is expensive. That's true. First 30 minutes of this episode was garbage. Nah, it wasn't garbage. It wasn't that bad, yo. It really wasn't that bad. I was here for it. But it definitely felt like they lingered on a couple things too long. Again, just bringing it back. I don't mean to compare it to Game of Thrones constantly, but still to bring it back to Game of Thrones, like in that you can clearly, like, you know when it's going down because the entire episode is focusing on one fight. It's like we like, even if we're focusing on, even if we do have a slow moment at first, the slow moment is building up to that huge fight at the end. And you know, like what we got in this episode should have been in last week's episode. You know what I mean? And then we should have just had the full fight this entire time. But I'm here for it still. Like, I'm really not mad at it. I'm not gonna lie. Because seeing them dragons fight like that was awesome. And I don't think they wanted to dwell on the human fighting as much either. His mama told him to don't do anything and stay home. And bro got drunk and bro was drunk and dragoning, bro. Bro was drunk and dragoning. Like, of course that's what's gonna happen. So Aegon is actually dead? I mean, that's what it looks like. It also seems like he's not dead though. Like, I don't know because I haven't read any of the books or anything like that. So I'm not gonna say like unequivocally that's what's happening, but bro is drunk and dragoning. So usually when you're drunk, you know, you can take a blow a little bit more easier than a non-sober person. So, you know, he might have hit the ground and just been just went weightless and just and was fine. I wasn't expecting all this for real. I didn't even care about Cole and Allison's baby because Girl by Helena should have put y'all on the spot. Yeah, that's facts. I'm ready for Daemon's fight. I'm not blinking an eye. Yo, Daemon, and if Daemon fights Aemon, that'll be lit because they're like the same person. R.I.P. to a real one, the queen who never was. Yo, big facts, yo. R.I.P. Hey, shout out to Stefan for the follow over there on TikTok. I appreciate you. Damn, she needed to fly higher in the clouds. I don't think she knew bro was right. She was trying to ascend, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that was crazy. Was not expecting that ending. Big facts, bro. That had me shook. I am shooketh. Yes. Yo, legit though, that's how I feel too. Like, I have been waiting to see dragons fighting in the sky. And we finally got to see it. Like, in all of its glory, yo. Like, we got to see Little Dragon versus Little Dragon, and that fight was awesome. And then we got to see Big Dragon versus Big Dragon. Like, bro, all of it is a huge yes, bro. All of it is just nothing but hell to the yeah. And I love when the OG was like, when bro was like, hey, let's go inside, OG. Hey, I appreciate you who just followed on, who just subscribed on the tube. I appreciate you. I love when bro was like, shit, I lost my train of thought. When bro was like, hey, let's go inside. And then he was like, get your hands off me, bro. And then every day you get to see a dragon fight. Like, you're tripping. Like, I'm not going anywhere, bro. I'm not going anywhere. Like, bro, there's no way you could have paid me to leave when I could have been watching something crazy like this go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way. Like, come on, son. What? Come on, G. Come on, fam. Look. Yeet, bro. I don't care that you my brother, bro. You shouldn't have been out here in the field. Bro. Now you out of here, brother. Like, bro, yes, bro. I'm here for every ounce of it. Like, man, the money I would pay to watch something like this in theaters. Like, I don't think people understand. Like, we don't get this level of action, storytelling, like fantasy type shit. Like, we don't get this level of we just don't get this level in movie form, bro. We don't. Like, this is always something that'll be on a show. It's going to be very rare when we're ever going to get to watch something this scale in an actual theater, bro. Like, imagine if they made House of the Dragon like a 2.5 hour movie, even a 3 hour movie, bro. Like, bruh. Like, please. Yes. Ray trying to be friendly. Like, girl, no. I know daddy ain't raised no fool. Aegon is full of movement. Facts. Hey, I appreciate you for the follow over there on YouTube. I think your name was Virgo, if I'm not mistaken. Or Hugo, my bad. I appreciate you, Hugo. I didn't read the books and not looking for spoilers, so this is exciting to watch. Hey, I'm the same, bro. I'm not looking for no spoilers at all. Like, you will get the ban hammer for spoilers, bro. Like, dude that came in here with the spoilers earlier, again, your mother is a harlot, bro. A harlot. Like, damn. Couldn't believe that. So Aemon is king now? I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted. Hey, he definitely would if Sir Kristen wasn't there, he would have definitely, like, took his brother out all the way. Like, murdered him and made sure of it. Like, he was it. We don't need to know nothing about the books, so don't talk about the books at all up in this thing, y'all. We don't need to know nothing about no books. Danny, that's who subscribed before. I appreciate you for subscribing, Danny and Hugo. Thank y'all for the subscriber to Beepos over there on the tube. And then shout out to everybody on the TikTok that's joining in too. I appreciate everybody coming through. I loved it, but the dragon dying. Yeah, the dragon dying was pretty sad, but yo, that was lit. That was lit though. Again, this show has showed me things I never thought I would see in my life. I'm hurting right now. Yo, I feel you. The dragon died with the bite on its neck. So upset. And the way I can't think of the dragon's name, but the way the dragon looked back at Rhaenys, like, hey, girl, this is it. We out of here. Like, bruh's big as hell. Like, bro is big as fuck. They killed my girl. Yo, yeah, she out of there. She getting hot. Aemon is next up. Damn, what was that? For real. Aemon wanted to kill Aegon. He definitely was about to put the sword in his throat. Aemon was definitely targeting him, yo. If Sir Crinpin wasn't there, it'd have been over. It'd have been OVA for brother. Great episode. I could not agree with you more, John Z. Just wow. Really fantastic. I'm not going to lie to you. I get it. After all that, Aemon was through with the bullying. Yeah, he did get bullied a lot as a wee lad. Even as an adult, he was still very, very much so. Team Black will never prevail? No, that's crazy. It was Rhaenys' destiny. Aemon was still pissed about Aegon being an asshole, bro. Yeah, he ain't never been the same. Like, bro, I remember you've been an asshole to me my entire life, bro. And then you gonna come in when I'm with my with my little thing. Team Black all the way. Team Black will prevail. Drunken Dragoning. Yep, you heard it here first. Welcome back, brother. He should definitely be dead. If he survives, he should be crippled. Majorly crippled. But again, he could just be drunk. The Queen That Never Was. One of the best characters on the show. No cap, though. No cap. She was amazing. What did I just watch? You just watched insanity. Is anyone else annoyed that they're skipping a lot of stuff or just having the battles off screen? Not necessarily, especially because this book is like a history book, right? In universe history book. So, like, on one hand, I'm like, bro, we're missing a whole bunch of stuff. But then on the other hand, I'm like, you know, it's just like, well, this book is a history book, right? So there is so much lore that is baked into the history book. I don't think it was actively possible for them to touch on every single thing that was going on. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense though. I didn't read the books either, but sheesh, this was a good episode. I'm Team Black all the way, for real. The queen that never was got down, bruh. And she just kept getting down. Like, she would not back down. Like, she had multiple opportunities to leave, but never left. Like, that was crazy. That was definitely wild. Team Black gonna come back strong. Facts. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm hoping that these next couple of episodes are actually gonna be lit. You know what I mean? Like, we're actually gonna start turning up and we're gonna start like really throwing hands and getting more action going. That's really what I'm ready for. Have you seen Supercell? Yeah, Supercell is lit. Supercell is lit. I just watched that. That was fire. Bro got his get back unequivocally. Yeah, I remember they said on an interview that the show is what happens, and the books are just written accounts of what Meisters had recorded. Precisely. That's exactly what it is. Like, it's that entirely. So things that like Rhaenyra and Alicent talking in the last episode, that's not in the books because there's no way that they could have knew that happened because it's a secret meeting, you know? So there's a lot of things going on here. A lot of things going on here. I'm happy we're starting to actually finally dip into the dark magic stuff that be going on. I hope we can dip into that even more, you know? Like, I hope we can get in there even more in these next couple of episodes. Damn, Screen Crush already got their House of the Dragon breakdown out, yo. I guess we could watch that. I guess we could watch the Screen Crush breakdown for House of the Dragon. Just so we can, you know, I mean, they got it out already, you know, see all the little Easter eggs that are there and get a little bit of a clue as what could go on in next week's episode and what could follow on. So, yeah, let's jump into this and see what's going on.
I will meet Cole.
Yo,
hey,
shout out to Screen Crush, bro.
And these are all of the Easter
eggs.
The
episode just finished,
you
bro.
might have missed in House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 4. This episode was epic. The Dance of the Dragons has officially started. And speaking of dragons, I'm excited to show you guys this brand new parody shirt that we have at our merch store that shows a certain dragon rider faced with the decision: scout ahead for ships or forget about the Iron Fleet.
Danny kind of forgot about the Iron Fleet.
We also have the Twins pointing meme and the Team Black and Team Green baseball tees. You can find links for all of those below. Thank you for supporting our channel. So let's get started. This week we don't see anything new in the opening credits, so my guess is that they'll change the tapestry about every 2 weeks. And I just know the tapestry for episode 5.
There was nothing different? Oh, maybe I didn't notice last week's
episode is written by Ryan Condal, one of the producers and writers for the show since season 1. And it is directed by the great Alan Taylor, who helmed the first episode of this season and also directed some great shows like Deadwood, Mad Men, and The Sopranos.
Okay, so I do know his name. I thought so.
From this angle, we see the face of one of the many king statues in the throne room. It's hard to tell from this angle, but my guess is that this is the King Viserys statue that we saw being built in the first episode of this season. Now, this scene mirrors the first scene between Daemon and Rhaenyra in season 1. However, this time their places are switched. Rhaenyra is on the throne and in the position of power, while Daemon has to walk to her. It mirrors their current positions in life. Rhaenyra is the queen, while Daemon is only king consort. But this scene also reminds me of Daenerys' vision in season 2. In that vision, she walks into a throne room that is dark and empty as well. Remember, this vision was
I'm not tripping. I was like, what?
The snow in the throne room represented Jon Snow and the ash that was falling amongst King's Landing. Now, I bring this up because one of the gifts that some Targaryens have is second sight. Daenerys the Dreamer foresaw the doom of Valyria, and of course, Helaena has visions that we've been talking about all throughout our coverage of the show. And of course, everything in the show hinges on the prophecy that Aegon saw in a dream. Two things to notice about Rhaenyra here. Firstly, her dress resembles the outfit that she wore to confront Otto in the season 1 finale. This could represent that, just like her father, Daemon never really stopped seeing Rhaenyra as a child. Even when she proclaimed herself as queen, he still saw a child arguing with Otto. Secondly, the crown is too big for her. Remember, Rhaenyra was about 14 when she was named Viserys' successor. The too large crown represents that she was really young to take on that responsibility. And of course, she only ever took on that responsibility because of Daemon's actions.
Styling him the heir for a day.
Why is everyone talking about nootropics? Sneak is the awesome tasting, focus boosting energy drink packed full of nootropics. But what the f are nootropics? Nootropics are the brains behind your next brainwave. Fancy ingredients that boost your brain power. With nootropics like natural caffeine and Panax ginseng, Sneak enhances cognitive function and gives your brain a...
She says,
Hello.
Stop. Now this could be a reference to how he groomed her or how he forced Viserys to make her heir after he was callous about Balon's death. After he beheads her, she says, before Viserys had children with Alicent, Daemon would have been next in line for the throne if Rhaenyra had died. Now we know that Daemon wanted the throne all his life, so secretly he might have wanted Rhaenyra to die so it would pass to him. Currently, if Rhaenyra dies, he could probably argue that he should be crowned before Jace. Rhaenyra's severed head speaking to him could also imply that he feels guilty about Jaehaerys, especially since we saw Rhaenyra and Jaehaerys together in his last vision. But he's also beheaded another person in this throne room, or like, sort of beheaded them.
He can keep his tongue.
And then he wakes up.
So why does he have blood on his hands?
Well, it's probably not blood. When we last saw him, he was in a godswood touching a weirwood tree. Now, the crazy thing about weirwood trees is that they have red sap. In a godswood, there's almost always a heart tree with the face of a god carved into it. And occasionally, it will look like it's crying because it is leaking sap. My guess is that Daemon touched the heart tree and got the sap on his hands. Lord Simon Strong mentions Rosby and Stokeworth castles. Now, these are both minor castles in the Crown Lands, so at this point, they think Sir Criston's campaign is headed toward Harrenhal, which is fair. They are getting closer, but they're also getting closer to Dragonstone. It's a great diversion. While they're worried about an assault on Harrenhal, they'll actually turn towards Rook Rest like we saw at the end of the episode. That way, they can stake their claim right across the water from Dragonstone. It's brilliant. Lord Strong also says,
both houses cited that sad business with the usurper's son in their declarations.
remember how Rhaenyra said to Daemon,
"You have wounded me, weakened my claim to the throne, my ability to raise an army."
Now this is proof. Every single house has an easy reason to turn on her now. And then we see a black goat. Now in European mythology, black goats often represent witchcraft, demons, or Satan himself. This is because the Knights of Templar were accused of worshiping a satanic goat named Baphomet. Here it could represent the cursed nature of Harrenhal, or it could signal that there is a witch in their midst.
All right, everybody be cool. This is a robbery. Take all the money. Take person. I don't care. I don't want the person. I want his beard.
What?
I want his beard.
My God, what are you wearing? Give me that!
Oh, I'm sorry. I only wanted to use your beard to cover
Me, or does it feel like River Run never has an able-bodied Oscar Tolley, the ABS.com/ScreenCrush.
Okay,
Now,
I was like,
And then we're introduced to Oscar Tolley, the heir to River Run. Now, is it just me, or does it feel like River Run never has an able-bodied lord? In Game of Thrones, we see the exact same situation.
I could have that head on a spike by now. Instead, I have a mill.
His armor looks like the Blackfish's armor from Game of Thrones. That's right, they have not changed it up in 150 years. So even on his deathbed, Lord Grover Tully won't side with Rhaenyra for one simple reason: sexism. Fire and Blood says he had favored the rights of the male claimant in 101, and the years had not changed his views. But House Tully hasn't officially declared because, well, Grover's about to die.
Perhaps you might place a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
We also see this gaggle of shaggy dogs that look like a fur rug. Now this really highlights the state the castle is in. Even things that look like luxuries are actually just animals. We cut to Driftmark where Rhaenys meets Alan. Now, in case it's not clear when she says this,
But I was not told his savior was so comely.
she's not just saying that he's attractive. She's saying that he looks like Corlys and therefore is probably a bastard. Rhaenys really parallels Catelyn Stark here. She doesn't like bastards, maybe even hates them. Her husband's infidelity makes her angry, but she still acts honorably toward them.
Yeah, but didn't Cat pray for John to die?
Well, yeah, but then she made that little protection thing for him. Look, she came back around. Here, Rhaenys isn't thrilled about Corlys's bastard, but still thinks that he deserves honor.
He should be raised up and honored, not hidden beneath the tides.
We cut to Alicent holding a dragon from Viserys' old Valyria model.
She's
She
completely
must have
different.
saved it from Aegon's wrath. And then she drops it, mirroring her dropping his model dragon
breaking
in
it.
Season 1. However, in Season 1, she fixes it, symbolizing how she would fix the line of succession and give Viserys more dragon riders. This time, it remains broken, foreshadowing that dragon and dragon riders will die. The Grand Maester brings Alicent the abortion tea. Now, if you remember, Rhaenyra used this exact same tea in Season 1 after her tryst with Criston Cole, but Alicent also gave it to a girl that Aegon had sexually assaulted.
It's supposed to be so.
Google AI and Chrome
Oh
can
yeah,
help
that
you.
did happen. I forgot about that. And then she popped up in the bar later on. Because Aegon is freaking crazy. They're all crazy.
Now she's using Aegon's past actions to cover for her own indiscretions.
I should observe the girl closely.
And let's not forget that when Rhaenyra drank that moon tea, Alicent took it as proof of her own indiscretions with Daemon. And this was the beginning of the divide that would follow them into their adult lives that actually seeded the Dance of Dragons we're watching right now. So Alicent's actions here drinking moon tea are deeply hypocritical, and it shows how she started off very idealistic, trying to be pious, but now she's just looking out for herself and her own political power. This also mirrors the ending of last episode. Alicent truly believed that Viserys changed his mind at the last minute, but when Rhaenyra makes it clear that he did not change his mind, Alicent stands her ground and says the war is coming.
Yeah,
and
she's
neither
like,
of
well,
us can
it
stop
is what it
Alicent
is.
asked the Maester if he thought Viserys wanted Aegon a successor, to which he says,
His Grace never raised the matter with me.
now, let's be clear. That means he doesn't. Remember, most of the small council didn't care what Viserys wanted. They were going to install Aegon anyways.
Am I to understand that members of the small council have been planning secretly to install my son without me?
Alicent is the only person who's been holding on to this belief that Aegon is who Viserys truly wanted as heir. Even Otto doesn't believe his daughter.
He may be king.
Is that
No,
what you
that's crazy.
think?
And then Alicent drinks the tea, and notice there's a slight reluctance. George R. R. Martin has stated that the
That's
seven gods are
crazy.
inspired by medieval Catholicism, and dating back to the 1st century writings, the Catholic Church believed that abortion and contraception were a crime. We saw her literally turn her back on the gods at the end of last episode, and now she's metaphorically turning her back on them as she commits yet another sin. We cut to the Black Council. Now, much like the Green Council at the
also
beginning of
facts.
this season, they're now infighting.
I believe.
She believes.
You should have burned them when you had the chance.
A lord says,
If I know the Riverlands, he has more disentangling ahead of him than the end of a Lysini orgy.
now this is important. Even though the Riverlands are strategically placed and have good armies, they are not reliable, partially because they often have incompetent lords, like we saw with Daemon and future Lord Tully. Then Lord Corlys steps in.
My lord.
The only reason the lords submit to him is because he's a man. He isn't next in line for the throne. That's Jace. And he isn't Rhaenyra's most trusted advisor. That's Rhaenys. The only difference is that he is an adult man. Notice that Rhaenys says,
An end to this conflict.
she didn't say when. She's still trying to preserve peace, unlike everyone else on the council. We cut to another bloody scene. This is
Damn, it
Duskendale,
was just
another
going down
kingdom in the
everywhere.
Crownlands. On the shield, that's the crest of the Darklands, the Lords of Duskendale. We also see the Stokeworth crest and the Rosby crest, the two houses that Lord Strong said fell to Sir Criston. Also, this scene reminded me a lot of Daenerys.
You can earn back your honor by raising his banner and fighting in his name. All who refuse will have their death.
Bend the knee and join me, or refuse and die.
Bend the knee or die is always a cruel and maniacal way to go about war. Remember, Robb Stark kept tons of political prisoners because he refused to kill people who wouldn't side with him.
We've nowhere to keep all these prisoners. Barely enough food to feed our own.
We're not executing prisoners.
It was a logistical nightmare for him, but he managed because it was the honorable thing to do. Criston Cole wants to believe he's honorable and worthy of a
That's
white
true.
cloak, but this is inherently dishonorable. Lord Darkland calls Cole Kingmaker as an insult.
Kingmaker.
Wait, but wouldn't that be a good thing?
You would think.
Who's that?
That is
What the hell?
Brianna. She's
I was
the
like,
living
what the
consciousness
hell?
of
Where
the
did-
movie given sentience
where
through
did
some dark
she-
power that I cannot help to understand. But yeah, why is Kingmaker an insult?
Well, Game of Thrones has a habit of making complimentary names into insults. Think about Jaime Lannister. Like, Kingslayer sounds like a cool action hero name. You don't want to tussle with Kingslayer. But in reality, they called Jaime that because he stabbed the Mad King Aerys in the back. It was sarcastic, to point out his weakness and dishonor. Kingmaker sounds good, but in reality, it's highlighting Sir Criston Cole's betrayal. He's making a king
Damn.
instead of supporting the rightful queen. I mean, later the Greens say it as a good thing because, of course, they want Aegon to be king. But even then, the title undermines Aegon's authority and legitimacy. He shouldn't need to be made king. He should just be king.
Got it.
Facts.
Then Sir Kristen says,
This is a better
death than a traitor deserves.
Now this highlights how he still has to believe that he's in the right. He
That's
is
pretty
not
deep.
the traitor. It's everybody honoring their oath to Viserys. He's the good guy. This is also an interesting reversal of fantasy tropes. Normally, we expect the hero to be the knight in white, taking down the evil queen with the dragons in a castle. But here, the knight is the villain. We also see this later in the
That's
episode
true.
when Sir Kristen gives his army a pep talk.
Your king has joined you!
That's true. That's a good point.
Sharon doesn't resent.
Hold to your courage! Hold to your wits!
We almost never see that kind of thing from the villain. But of course, Sir Kristen doesn't think he's the villain. In his own mind, he's the hero. He also beheads Lord Darkland himself, which is the honorable way to execute somebody.
The man who passes the sentence should swing the sword.
He has to believe he's doing the right thing. Also, notice how Gawain Hightower talks down to him.
Realize you were neither born nor bred anywhere near the Crown Lands, my good Lord Han. But Harrenhal is to the west.
Now, this is a sore spot for Cole. He did not come from a noble house and is desperate to be taken seriously. But he doesn't realize that no matter how many battles he wins, the upper class will always view him as inferior. So, ceremonial actions like executions or the cleanliness of his white cloak really matter to him. We go into the small council where Aegon is raging. Now, pay attention to this line from Larys.
It's like to drive Daemon to madness as he attempts to make use of it, which is beyond his faculties.
Last week, we talked a bit about the ghosts of Harrenhal. Basically, because so many people died there, there is a widespread belief that the castle is haunted. There's even a crazy rumor that Harren the Black put blood into the mortar. Because Daemon is temperamental, he's easy fodder for these ghosts. If you look at the partition next to Aegon, you can see that it's adorned with snakes, which symbolize how people in his own council are working behind his back.
How do you know this?
You sent word to me. The two of you have been plotting.
I'm a slither little sneaky snake.
Aemon switches to Valyrian to say, and in case you were like me and you didn't know what a sobriquet meant, it is a nickname that each king gets. Aegon the Conqueror, Jaehaerys the Conciliator.
The Magnanimous.
Aemon switches to Valyrian specifically to humiliate Aegon because he can't really speak the language. Remember, it's not a language that's spoken much. It's pretty much dead outside of the highly learned and the Targaryen family, so the children have to learn it like a second language. We see Jaehaerys practicing it in Season 1.
Perhaps that's enough for this morning.
No, I want to keep going.
But because Aegon was never serious, and also he wasn't sure he would ever rule, he never bothered to actually learn it. Aemond is getting back at Aegon for humiliating him at the brothel, and honestly, for humiliating him his entire life. Aegon always thought it was fun to prank his brother, but never thought that Aemond could prank him. Now, when he's ruler, Aemond has the perfect chance to show his brother's weakness. So we cut to Alicent.
Yeah, why is she collecting rocks?
She left them by the fire to heat them, so she's making a medieval version of a hot water bottle. Honestly, it's kind of genius. But she isn't smart enough to put away her plan BT, so maybe not that genius. Also, we get a lot of game metaphors in this conversation.
See it as a loss for our greater good.
Last week, I talked about how Rhaenys knew these men didn't grasp the gravity of war because they'd only ever played at combat in tourneys. Well, now we're seeing that firsthand.
Also, it's the Game of Thrones.
Yes, it is also the Game of Thrones.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
And then Alicent says,
He's covered himself in glory, to be sure.
Now, their flame fizzled pretty much immediately when Cole became Hand, and I wasn't sure if it was because Alicent felt betrayed that he replaced her father, or if she was angry that she no longer had more power than him. Here, it's pretty clear that it's the latter. Even though he is helping her son, she's not happy because every win he has strengthens his standing in the council and thus lowers hers. Now, Alicent is being way too transparent with Larys, and that's because she hasn't realized that he's now serving Aegon. She knows that he's the Master of Whispers, but she thinks that he's still loyal to her. Larys is using the emotional distance between her and her son to his advantage. Because Alicent and Aegon don't speak, she has no way to know that Larys is using her words as leverage. We also see that Alicent has done a complete 180 since her conversation with Rhaenyra. Until now, Viserys' final words were of huge importance to her, but now they mean nothing.
The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
It really just highlights how much of a hypocrite she is. We go back to creepy Harrenhal where Daemon has another vision. This time he sees Aemon, but when he turns around, he he has his face. Aemond and Daemon are complete mirrors this season. They're both second sons who lust for power. They both accidentally killed a child. They're both eager to fight, and they both keep humiliating their leaders. But in case we didn't understand that they were mirrors, they really spelled it out for us right here. The single eye also reflects how both Aemond and Daemon are completely unbalanced. They can only see one point of view. For example, the family dinner. Aemond couldn't fathom letting the family heal and move on. In his head, Jace and Luke were bastards. That was wrong, and that was all there was to it. Daemon is the same way, and Harrenhal is a great example. He had a one-track mind and was set on the castle. He couldn't even listen to Rhaenyra's ideas. We officially meet Alice Rivers.
I'm called Alice
Strong?
Rivers.
Bastard.
How did he know she was a bastard?
Well, in Westeros, every region has a specific last name given to bastards. So in the north, it's Snow, and in Dorne, it's Sand, and in the Riverlands, it's Rivers. Her appearance really surprised me.
Makes
in
sense.
the books, she is described as very, very old, just like Melisandre. But in both cases, men retroactively assigned them creepy features after they heard that they were witches. Alice says,
Black hadn't felled the grove of weirwood trees that grew on these lands.
thus far in House of Dragons, we focused on the Seven because that's the main religion and the religion that the Hightowers follow. But there is an older religion known simply as the Old Gods. The Old Gods are nature gods that have a specific connection with the weirwood trees that I mentioned earlier. In Game of Thrones, we see that almost every major house has a Godswood, and in the center of the Godswood is a heart tree that is a weirwood tree with the face of an old god carved into it. It's believed that people can actually speak to those gods through these trees. So, felling an entire grove of trees to build a castle would be an utmost insult to the old gods. Weirwoods actually used to cover all of Westeros during the time of the Children of the Forest and during the First Men. But when the Andals
Awaken to a world of wonder in Final Fantasy XIV Online.
came, they brought the faith of the Seven. They slaughtered the Children of the Forest and cut down nearly all the weirwoods in the south, and this actually led to the creation of the original Night King. While they were at war with men, the Children of the Forest created the White Walkers as a weapon, and of course, it totally backfired. Weirwood trees also store the past, present, and future because they're part of the gods. Now we see this when Bran touches the heart tree in Game of Thrones. So Daemon sleeps.
Alright, if you have not seen Game of Thrones, you're not going to understand what they just said at all. But also, damn.
Being in a weirwood bed
Like,
would
do
give
we
him
need
these
those
visions that
spoilers
mix the
there?
past and present and
Like,
future.
Game of Thrones is
Then
100
Daemon
years
blacks
in the
out.
future.
He wakes up
We could
talking to
just-
Lord Bracken.
we could
So
just stay
this
here
is
with the
the
lore
same
that we
Lord
have
who killed a Blackwood
available
during
to us.
Rhaenyra's marriage tour. Of course, back then he was a lot smaller. Also, notice that Daemon's chair is broken, further highlighting that this is a decrepit castle. Then Daemon sees Laena. Just like Rhaenyra, he feels guilt over Laena. He wouldn't agree to go back to Driftmark, and then she died in childbirth and Pentos. Not only was she away from her family, but there's no way to know if the Maesters of Driftmark could have saved her life. It's like
They
Harrenhal
coulda.
is using his own guilt and shortcomings to torture him. We cut back to the Red Keep. Now notice the cupbearer has to refill Aegon's cup, but Larys says no more. Aegon's literally the only one getting drunk at his own council. Also notice that Alicent isn't there. In the next scene, we find out that she was in Aegon's room. Now I'm wondering if she excused herself from the small council once Larys found out about the tea. Back in his room, Alicent says,
In the hope that you might be half the king your father was.
now, one thing I want to point out is that Aegon is so petulant and bad at ruling because he was never trained to be king. Viserys said Rhaenyra was his heir, and therefore all of his attention went to her. She was always in council meetings. When she was younger, she was a cupbearer. When she was older, she had her own seat. Aegon never had any exposure to power. Now, because of this, he still behaves like a little kid. Even the way
Damn,
he's
that's
sitting is childish. It's
crazy.
exactly how Captain America sits when he's trying to be relatable and hip in Spider-Man Homecoming.
So, you got detention.
To be fair, Alicent didn't help him. She told him when he was a teenager that he would become king.
You're the king's firstborn son. One day you will be our king.
But it never seemed like she actually tried to counsel him or give him the skills necessary to be king, probably because she thought it wasn't important. In her mind, it would always be her and Otto who were ruling the kingdom. We go to Kristen Cole's campaign.
Damn.
Now, I'm honestly not sure if he was drinking liquor or water here. I'm tempted to say liquor just because this is such an insanely hubristic plan.
You should move now and strike by day. They will not expect it.
Just to orient everybody, Rook's Rest is right across the sea from Dragonstone. Harrenhal, on the other hand, is right in the center of Westeros. So right now, the Greens are attacking here, and they have Vagar. Syrax, Arax, Moondancer, and Meleys are here on Dragonstone. Sunfire is in the Red Keep, and Caraxes is in Harrenhal. Back at Rhaenyra's council, she says,
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father.
I want to highlight that because it's so different from how the Greens are looking at the war. Members of the Greens claim love for Viserys, but
That's
don't
true.
actually want to honor him. In fact, they only mention their fondness in
Damn.
regards to Aegon. But Rhaenyra truly loved her father. She wants to protect and honor his legacy. And one way to do that is to keep the peace. Even her resistance to war is a sign of respect for her dad. And then she says,
Either I win my claim or die.
Which of course echoes the famous line from Game of Thrones.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
In private, she tells Jacaerys about the Song of Ice and Fire, and notice she is in front of this giant dragon head. This can't be Balerion's skull because his skull is in King's Landing. We saw it when Rhaenyra was a child, and again when Rhaenys escaped the castle. I think this is actually the skull of Meraxus, the dragon of the original Rhaenys Targaryen. They died together when they fell from the sky in Dorne, and it is perfect foreshadowing to see Meraxus' skull here when Rhaenys Valerion is about to suffer the same fate as Rhaenys Targaryen.
That's crazy.
And they all seem to have the same name.
Back in King's Landing, Aegon is drunk by himself.
Not a good look.
Not at all. And notice that he knocks his dragon decanter over, foreshadowing how he and Sunfire are about to fall in battle. Both teams suit up for battle. It was so mean of the creators to give us these sweet shots of them cuddling and nuzzling their dragon. That just, why? It's already sad. Why make it worse? Why hurt us like this?
Are you okay there, person?
I'm fine. I just don't take dragon death well, which is why we mock dragon death in our new shirt at our merch store. Rhaenys says to Jace,
The horrors I have just loosed cannot be for a crown alone.
Now the show is really painting the Greens as the bad guys. Rhaenyra's justification is that she is fighting for the fate of the world. If she truly believes the Song of Ice and Fire, then she is trying to save all of Westeros. But the Greens are just fighting so a drunk kid can stay in power. We cut to Aegon on Dragonback. Now notice how shaky this shot is. We have seen tons of dragon riding thus far, and we usually get very smooth shots, almost like the dragons are just gliding. But here, the camera is swaying. It's not because the ride is rockier, it's because Aegon is so drunk that he has the spins. Now, I love how they camouflage Vhagar and Aemond. I was wondering why we weren't seeing them and they just went full guerrilla warfare. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
also,
that's pretty
Aemond
intense.
speaks to Vhagar in Valyrian.
Boss, Vhagar, see and thou.
That is the best language to command dragons because of ancestral Valyrian
Yeah,
blood magic.
I'm like,
Aegon
why didn't-
speaks to Sunfire in the King's English. So I kind of wonder how much control he ever even had over him. When Aegon attacks Rhaenys, he says Dracarys. Now, fire can do a lot of damage. We see that later in the episode, but it has to be very close and very big. If not, fireballs are kind of harmless. In fact, we even saw Laena have Vhagar launch a fireball at Daemon for fun. It was a cute little moment, and this shows just how little Aegon actually knows about battle, specifically with other dragons. It's also the command they use for party tricks in Season 1.
We sent you to America so you could be our mole.
There's treachery within our ranks.
Can I say it? Dracarys Vermax.
It highlights that Aegon is just a kid playing at war. He's never actually been in battle. But Rhaenys has actually been in combat. When she says attack, we get this. Also, you may have noticed that, like Aegon, the wounds are steaming. Dragon blood is boiling hot, so even their wounds can cause friendly fire, like we saw here. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this happen. We saw Caraxes step on a Westerosi man in the Battle of the Stepstones, and this is fitting. The characters talk about dragons like they're nukes, and nukes are not precise. They just knock out everything. Dragons are kind of similar. They won't attack their own side, but they're liable to accidentally hurt them because they're just so big and so dangerous. And then in comes Sky Godzilla, aka Vhagar.
Sky Godzilla.
I never actually understood just how Vhagar was until this scene. Seeing him fly across the sky with just the noise of his growl sent shivers up my spine. When Aemond does this, he definitely meant to hurt his brother. Unlike Aegon, Aemond is very trained in battle. He knows how to use Dracarys. And I think the fact that Meleys and Rhaenys were relatively unscathed by this attack just proves that he wanted to kill his brother. And then Rhaenys comes back with Meleys.
Did she think that she could beat Vhagar?
I don't think so. Vhagar is massive and really old. I think she wanted to wound him. He's so big it would be really hard for any one dragon to take Vhagar from 100% to dead. But she knew that Meleys could hurt him and make it easier for another Team Black Dragon to finish him off. I also love seeing the harnesses and saddles they have for their dragons. It shows that the Targaryens were really at a high point. Daenerys pretty much only rides her dragons bareback. She didn't have the knowledge or monetary resources to make anything fancy like this saddle. But at this point in their their reign, the Targaryens have enough wealth to deck their dragons out. One of the advantages small dragons have against Vhagar is that they're much more maneuverable. Vhagar is very cumbersome. A smaller dragon can do a lot of damage if they can get to Vhagar's soft belly, like Meleys does. Also, when you see them fighting from the ground, it makes total sense why everybody says the Targaryens are closer to gods than men. After Vhagar falls to the ground, we get a slow-mo battle shot, and I just want to highlight that this is all friendly fire. Rhaenyra had no army in this fight, so Vhagar is stepping over Team Green's own men.
Friendly fire!
And then we see this body that is curled up and burned. In the book, that's how Rhaenys's body is found. And then Vhagar swoops in and kills Meleys. Now, the way Rhaenys and Meleys fall is very symbolic because it's the exact same type of fall that killed the original Rhaenys Targaryen. Fire and Blood says Meraxus came crashing to earth in mortal agony, destroying the tower and a large section of the Hellholt's curtain wall in her death throes. Some say Rhaenys lost her seat and fell to her death. Others say that she was crushed beneath Meraxus in the castle yard. For Aegon, Rhaenys Targaryen was his favorite wife. Her death sparked a brutal war against Dorne, and Rhaenyra clearly looked up to Rhaenys and valued her opinion. So I think this is going to set off a brutal attack from Team Black. Also, look how much Aemond has changed. The first time he killed another dragon, he was horrified, but now he's proud. Cole wakes up and goes to a fellow soldier who disintegrates into ash. Now, they've drawn a lot of parallels between dragons and nukes, so I wonder if this is a reference to the victims of Hiroshima and Nagasaki who died so quickly they only left shadows. I think there's also symbolism here with Westeros itself. When dragons fight one another, the continent still remains, but everybody inside of it burns. Aemond finds Aegon and takes the notorious cat's paw dagger. Now, last season we saw the dagger contain part of the prophecy. It's also a major deal in Game of Thrones, but we're going to explain that more in a video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I also love that we'll never know if Aemond was going to kill Aegon. Maybe, maybe not. The show has done some interesting things with rumors where even we can't be sure what's happened. For example, we never actually see Daemon say Balon is king for a day. We only hear about it after the fact. And similarly, I doubt if we'll ever know exactly what Aemond was thinking. Also, did this remind anyone else of the Emperor finding Darth Vader?
He's still alive.
The lesson here is, kids, don't drink and fly. Your dragon could pay the price. What a great episode. It was the first time we've seen dragons fight, and I don't know if I'm looking forward to seeing that more or if I'm scared to.
Hey, I just want to say thanks for the keeps. I got to keep my hair.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome.
Just a reminder to stop your hair loss today. Click our link in the description for a special offer from...
Yo, it was awesome seeing those dragons straight up box, bro. Like, that was amazing. I don't think I was ever expecting to see something like that in my life, but hey, there it was. And it was there, and it was that. And I appreciated it so much. It was freaking awesome, man. And I hope all of you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I appreciate all of you guys and all the likes that we got on this stream. We're at 3.5K on TikTok, and we have 30 likes on the tube. I definitely appreciate all the love and support from everybody coming through. That episode was insane, man. I had no idea what we were in for, but damn. Now I know. This week we are going to be catching up on The Boys. I have not watched all of The Boys episodes yet, so that will be what we are checking out going into this week. We're going to be checking out The Boys tomorrow, the next couple of days actually. Here's our schedule right here for the week coming up. Oh wait, that's the old one. Let's get the new one. There we go. I have not watched about 3 episodes, I think, so I got a couple to catch up on. I have to watch 3 episodes. So 4, 5, and 6, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or 5, 6, and 7, I think. Yeah, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I have to watch 5, 6, and 7. 5 and 6, and then 7 comes out this week. So I'm only behind 2 episodes. My bad. So we got 2 episodes to watch this week. We have the Acolyte episode 7 coming out as well this week, and I'm pumped to check all of those out for real. I have not watched the newest episode of My Adventures with Superman, but I will, and then I'm going to be making all my videos and TikToks and all that good stuff going on into this week as well, so make sure you guys tune in for all of that good vibes that will be happening, man. I'm excited to check it out. I'm excited to tune into all that vibiness, yo. And then, of course, next week, we, of course, will be back here again for the next episode of House of the Dragon, man. I'm pumped for you guys to... I'm pumped for you guys, and I'm pumped for me, and I'm pumped for us to be able to check out the next episode. It's been fantastic every step of the way to be able to enjoy it with other people that are also hyped for it. I can't wait to see the Dance of the Dragons continue. I think it was an amazing dance that we got to partake in this week. For real. R.I.P. to the queen that never was. Once again, Rhaenys, because she was amazing. Like, bro, definitely one of my favorite characters in the show. And I'm super sad to see her go, for real. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So, again, I appreciate all the love and support from you guys coming through this week, man. It was a fantastic episode. And I can't wait for all the episodes that are going to come up next. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. And you can check out that weekly podcast wherever you check out podcasts at. You guys, I hope everyone has a great Sunday, a great finishing of their Sunday. It's about to be 8 o'clock for me. And then I am excited to get into all the stuff that we have for the rest of this week. And I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their week. As I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Mark Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.markbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.